Just sprayed that all over the floor. Oh. Oh. Hey, my name is Brant, and, on the channel we've had a lot of decision-based games lately, which I do love, but something you may or may not know about me is I am also a puzzle god. I might be overstating that a little bit, but I love puzzle-solving games. I love stuff of that nature. So today, I'm going to check out Viewfinder. I've had this in my wish list for years. I remember when it came out, I was very excited about it, and I just never got around to it. And it seems like it's going to be a relatively quick game. So I thought, you know what? I could use a little breath of fresh air, and Viewfinder seems like it's probably going to be that. I really don't know much about it. All I know is I remember when it came out, I saw the trailer, and there was like a camera, and it does like some perspective shifting stuff, which is really exciting and fun and cool. Why was my intro so rushed? I was trying to talk through that so fast. I love that the menu is like a menu on the back of a camera. So I guess it's some additional context. I also work with cameras for a living and have for basically my entire adult life. So I know quite a bit about cameras, and this is fun. Okay, let's start new game. Initializing.
Great, we're in. Time to explore.
Okay. We're in. Is this like a VR simulation environment? Am I Jesse? Is it? Yeah, okay. Oh no, it's the witness. Oh no. Bandwidth. It really does kind of give off witness vibes, just right off the bat. Jump, okay. Logograph.
To think all the wonders of the world can be dabbled with as long as you build the right space. Whether Hiraya wants to admit it or not, Mirren is truly brilliant. Now, how do I get out of here?
There's a lot of names going on. How do you get out of here? Well, I just mentioned that I got in here, and you're wondering how to get out of here. Am I trapped here? There's no time like the present. You can build anything, yet you start to build a lab. We're coding pillows to watch the footage. Popcorn next. Okay, so I am in some sort of computer simulation environment. They're coding the pillows. They wanted the pillows, so they had to write the code for the pillows for it to spawn in here. Interesting. I'm afraid the butter flavor is a work in progress. Gotta admit, not a big fan of popcorn.
What is this place? I've never seen this much overgrowth before. It's beautiful. Is this what it used to look like? The world?
Are we using this simulation as an escapist reality? To escape the apocalyptic hellscape that is the real world? I do feel like I could just fall. And I don't know that I want to, but I could. Okay, hold on. Speedrun strat. Parkour. Doing a little cat pass over here. Oh.
Hard to believe that we've all finally managed to come together. This assembled team of brilliant minds.
Love that
to
accent.
bring to life my vision. Or rather, our vision. Now, to detail our first list of tasks. Then I'll return to the party.
Sounds like they were very excited. Whoever these people were, they were very excited to be in this environment. And now they appear to not be here anymore. Oh, there's another one.
It's hard not to just sit here and take in the view. The breeze, the sunlight.
It does seem nice.
It feels real, and that's enough for me.
I think for most people it probably would be. All right, I've been kind of putting off this canvas.
Whoa, you okay? Your vitals look good.
Huh?
I guess we know now that falling doesn't hurt. That's some good news, at least.
Is Jesse talking
There
in...
must be a way to get back up there.
Is Jesse talking in the third person? Oh no, Jesse is talking to me. The player character. Weird. Hold B to rewind. Well, first I want to look around a little bit. Okay, not a lot to see. Oh. Some real VHS tape effects. Got our tracking.
Oh, yo, what? That's sick.
Okay, so maybe we try one of the other ones. Yeah. Okay.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Great question. Hold left trigger to aim, then right trigger. Ah! I forgot. That's the whole thing that this game does.
Hang on, did you just shift reality?
Yeah, I guess I did.
A teleporter!
Oh, that's kind of a cool visual treatment. Or it's like a Fresnel lens kind of thing going on.
Glad you
Yoink.
made it in one piece.
Teleporter needs to be powered. Jesse, I'm going to need you to tell me who you are and maybe more importantly, who I am. And what's going on here and why I'm able to do this. Battery. Okay. Okay, I'm surmising that I need 2 more batteries. Some sort of artist commune. Wow. I wasn't exaggerating when I called myself the puzzle god, because
It's almost working.
check that out.
Looks like we need one more.
2 out of 3 down. I'm pretty good at this. It's so quiet here.
Nako, you know I cannot stand these types of activities.
Hiraya, my love, please, hold still.
What do I even do with my hands?
Just relax them and try to smile.
A portrait in a
They're
digital
posing.
landscape. Tell me, is this technically traditional or digital?
Enough questions. Stop moving. Smile.
So they use this as an escape, and they just spent their time making art. Which, more power to them. Oh. Also, a lot of different accents, which is interesting. I wonder if that implies that this simulation incorporated a lot of people from across the world. I mean, so far everybody's speaking English, so maybe not. But I just wonder if there's some deep lore behind the varied accents. Hiraya has finally agreed to let me paint her. I've convinced her to visit me in one of my favorite places and even offered to brew her tea. She denied. At the very least, I'll have something to show her whenever she doubts herself. She's everything I see in her and more. I'm glad she's here. I wonder what her favorite flower is. Sounds like somebody's a little smitten. Okay, pick up photo. We're gonna do another projection. Kind of don't want to erase it. Oh, hold on. Can I match it up? I think that's about as close as I can get it. I'm gonna go with that. I just converted the world to grayscale, basically. Oh, did I bungle that? Was I supposed to use that to get somewhere? Oh. Oh, there's... okay. I understand now. It has clicked together. One of these was stored over here. A photo was taken. And then I reprojected that out here to pick up the past version of this battery.
Well done.
Puzzle God. Thank you. I'm a genius. Okay. This really is extremely witness. Yeah, let's see the reflection in the sun. This is so the witness, but so far less pretentious. At least a little bit. Okay, nothing else here, just the photo. Oh, upside down? Yeah, I mean, on one hand, we could make it perfectly level. On the other hand, we could rotate at a slight angle, and that could be cool. Hell yeah. I need batteries. Oh, a dream within the dream.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. Okay.
Whoa, this place definitely feels different than what we've seen so far. It looks like someone really settled here. It's really nice. I wish I could be in there with you.
It is really nice. Okay.
It must be a security measure. A structured path we have to follow. Well, let's find the next working one.
So Jesse must be outside of the simulation, evidently. Nice. But I am in the simulation, and we have comms somehow. And Jesse is monitoring my progress. Yeah, I like the kind of weaving, layered architecture going on here. Okay.
This must be the next stage. Let's go!
Jesse's got like a little too much energy for me, though, to be honest.
Okay, what's next?
Like, what is that inflection? Okay. What's next? Like, just be normal, Jesse. I would like this chocolate bar. Every time I walk by it, I want that chocolate bar. I cannot pick up various objects. Dried mangoes. Sounds pretty good.
I wonder what comes out of there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Must mean there's more to explore. I'm getting giddy just thinking about it.
A lot of enthusiasm. Yeah. do wonder. I like the drums kicking in. Okay, so it looks like this is sort of a hub location where there will be multiple branching paths to go out of. But right now we only have access to this one. So let's go for it. Okay. Oh, I thought I saw something. Remember to water your plants. Why? This is a simulation. Do they not just auto water? I guess if you wanted to spend a particularly long amount of time inside of this simulation, you actually don't want the plants to be watered automatically, because part of the joy of life is pushing back against the struggle of doing things, or else stuff falls apart. You want to have to water the plants, because then you feel accomplishment for the plants growing. Okay, so it looks like I need to cross that gap, and I'll use this photo to do it. Yeah.
Follow the gray brick road.
Timely reference. Okay, yeah. This lined up kind of nice, though. That's so cool. Okay. Little collectibles. Yeah.
There's a surface you can use to climb up there.
Oh, yeah. I had not even noticed that. Probably with that photo.
I need to understand. This place, beautiful as it is, carries so much weight. There is promise here. Promise of a future we can surely achieve. Even now, I'm striving to reach heights I never thought possible. All that I hope is that everything we do here continues to have meaning out there as well. For our sake. For Mirren's sake.
Okay. I'm assuming that'll make more sense later. Or maybe not. A puzzle. God. Okay. I'm good at puzzles. I can figure this out. Oh, you know what? Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the tip, game. I didn't need it. I could have figured it out eventually. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, interesting. So you're sort of locked into like 10 degrees of movement or something like that. Is that too steep? I think I'll go with this sort of angle. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I need 2 batteries. Two batteries. Our future skies are bright. Okay, it looks like we've got multiple photos here. I'll come back to that in a moment. A treasure in the making. Okay, there's one of our batteries. Locked away behind bars like a common criminal. And due to the fact that there's a giant hole here, leads me to believe that there's some way to access the internals of this building as well. Yeah, you can see some sort of architectural detail inside of there, and of course you can see underneath a little bit. Oh, and we can kind of get a glimpse through here. So there's almost certainly a battery in there as well. I assume that there is some way to reset this level if I completely mess it up. Surely. You know what? I don't. In case there is important sensitive material within here, I'm gonna try to do my best to not cut off anything that is vital by just chopping into the corner. Right, that way it's more likely to preserve everything within. Whew. Down one, thank you. I assume that because this is like mission critical, that even if you cut it directly on target, it would have not removed the battery, but I don't know that for sure. I kind of wanted to do this photo and line up the sun with that hole there. I thought that would be kind of fun. And then I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. What are you gonna do, you know? I'll just carve it right here. Ah. Oh, interesting. Those clouds are in 3D as well. Rest in peace to that couch. All right. 3 batteries.
It's alive.
No study.
It's alive. Yeah, too much? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you okay, Jesse? Yeah, you really... You're really feeling it. And you know what, for good measure, let's go ahead and do this last one. Might as well, right? Yeah, just make the sky pretty. Leave my mark. Okay. Oh, interesting. Via the haptic feedback in the controller, you can feel the rush of wind when you fall a long distance. Don't mind if I do. What do we have here? Note, Mirren prefers cooler tones for her workspace. Find a better gradient. We're hearing a lot about Mirren, who is talked very highly of. I've been working on a series of paintings, one to represent each of us. It's a great way to document history. Hiraya has been rather shy about it, and Mirren has avoided the conversation altogether. I have to look to Chai Leng for support. He promised to help, but only if I beat him in Mahjong, which is entirely unfair. Hopefully with the help of a cute kitty, I might be able to cheat. Sometimes being a little devious is okay, especially if it's for the greater good, like art. At first I got the impression that this was going to be a simulated space for a large population. Like, hey, we're going to have tens of thousands of people here, hundreds of thousands of people here. This is an MMORPG. But no, this is feeling more and more like, oh, this is a small research group of 4 people, 3 people, and that is it. They're the only people who are here. Okay, so I'm going to project this and then pick up the other photo from the projection. Right. Okay, and then another one. Yeah.
Oh, that's unusual. So the photo is acting a bit weird.
Recursion. Yeah, your voice is acting a bit weird too. Is this just going to keep degrading? Because in a way, it's a photo of a photo of a photo of a photo.
Can you hear me?
I can. We have to go deeper. Okay, that's cute. We've got a spherical projection here. Am I in a holodeck?
Welcome back. A little too soon for my liking, but happy to have you.
That's cool.
Seems like the simulation had some difficulty maintaining itself.
The veil
Need
drops.
to reroute our power sources to keep it running. Bummer, but that's what we get for messing with old tech. Don't worry, love. We'll get it sorted, and then it's off to the races with you.
Okay. This reminds me of Portal a little bit, with like the windows overlooking an experiment happening. Yeah, that was a cool reveal. I like that. The collapsed skybox effect is very good. Just sprayed that all over the floor. Oxygen levels, pretty normal. Wait a second. This static is reminding me a whole lot of the teleporters in here that were showing static. Oh. It's on the banner art of the video game. This camera.
Who knew it'd be this tricky to get ancient tech back in working order? Just look at all this junk lying around. Don't be cruel, Jesse. These people were trailblazers. We could find a real tree of life in there. Or is it more accurate to call it a lightning rod? Well, either way, one thing's clear. The weather disruptor really might be the game changer we need.
The weather disruptor. Ancient tech. Okay, so what I'm piecing together so far is alternate future history. Humanity starts here in 2025, progresses along, disaster occurs, apocalypse, or a potential impending apocalypse. Then some people were like, hey, fuck that. We're going to create a simulation and just live in the simulation. We're going to matrix it, buddy. But only a couple of people were in there because they were still developing it. And they got it working and they're like, hey, this is sick. And then question mark, question mark, question mark. And then now, in the far-flung future, where we are now, and we're doing archaeological research on this simulation here, because they might have figured out something interesting that could help us with some future impending disaster, or maybe the continuing after effects of this initial disaster. That's what I'm feeling is happening so far. Weather disruptor. Notes and old articles allude to a machine that could impact the weather. Blueprints might be in the simulation. So potentially, and I'm hearing a lot of city sounds, so I guess I'll see that when I step out there. What would a weather disruptor do? Well, we're not talking about cloud seeding, because that we already know how that works in real life. Weather disruptor, maybe it's, climate change makes more extreme weather patterns more common. So maybe we're far into the climate change issue. We're feeling a lot of the effects of it in the immediate present, and there are constant extreme weather events, and we need a weather disruptor to break that apart, perhaps? Let's read the rest of this. Our world, the red world. Why can I not zoom in? I'm just going to blow this up later, and if I can read it, I'll read it. Okay, here's the best that I could do with the 1080p capture of that footage. Dr. Hawthorne's recent findings showcase that soil composition in relation to rationed oxygen levels might be the realization or revelation to bringing back flora and foliage in our red world. Recent generations have grown up without ever experiencing the something bark or back of a tree, the soft fluttering of leaves, or the sound of a wind rushing through tall grass. Dr. Hawthorne proposes that the key to bringing us back to a time long lost is a focus on weather conditions and long or lung effective upkeep. Though her work is in the early stages, the Department of Health and Atmospheric Conditions have promised funding for her and her graduate research students to continue their study. Perhaps green won't be such a rare something. It's hard to make out a lot of this. Dr. Mirren Morrison and associates studied the climate and its potential via a simulation. Oh, okay. So I had part of it right. Well, I had a couple parts of it right. But specifically, this simulation was not to escape the climate disaster that was happening at the time, but rather this was a simulation to try to iterate and test potential solutions to the climate crisis. And based off of how nice it was in there, either one, they found it via the weather disruptor or whatever, so they found a solution to the climate crisis, or two, they couldn't find a solution, they gave up, and they just made it nice in the simulation. I feel like it's the latter, and we're not going to find this weather disruptor. But maybe. Oxygen rates continue to fluctuate as a new wave of industry expansion begins. With the growing industrial expansion, sky rises continue to pierce the red clouds above with no sign of rain in sight. Oxygen levels continue to fluctuate drastically, and citizens are required to continue regular upkeep of indoor oxygen monitors. The recommended values for oxygen saturation are listed below. When exiting installation, please regard personal oxygen levels. If assistance is required, contact the Department of Health and Atmospheric Conditions for further assistance. And then we have a schematic here, presumably of the weather disruptor, but it just looks like a telescope, which admittedly does look very cool. And then we have a very crude drawing of the weather disruptor up here. We have a top down of a skyline, but really it just looks like the UT-99 intro cinematic, where the camera is like flying through the city and the voiceover is entirely too loud.
The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The professional league was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so we have oxygen monitoring. And there is Earth. I could use a little run of fresh air. Seems about right. I enjoyed some of the puzzle solving of the simulation, but this storyline is really getting its hooks in me. I like a good follow something to its extremes sort of plot development. And this feels like a not entirely unplausible projection, so to speak, as we're projecting perspectives and stuff. All right, so we have our server room here, the mainframe. Systems online 3 out of 5. Errors detected. Lab A and server are down. Okay, so there are 2 other labs and there's a hall main. Okay. Oh, sorry, Lab B. I just shut you down accidentally. That's more like it. Hold on. You have to take the cable out from the computer first, and then you have to unplug the modem. And then you wait for 30 seconds to 3 minutes or something like that. And then you plug back in the modem to turn it back on. And then you plug it back into the computer once all the lights come back on the modem. Some things never change. Yeah. All right, Jesse, I got it figured out. I'm kind of an IT specialist.
Nice work. Looks like we're back online.
Hey, thanks.
When you are.
I'm still convinced that I'm in a simulation right now. It really is holodeck. Also, it's cool. They've got these things in real life that are like a 360-degree treadmill, and they use it for VR simulation stuff, kind of like this, where you kind of walk on the platform and you can walk in any direction. You can just kind of keep walking through a virtual space like this.
Just as stunning as I remember it. Let's get our bearings and find where we left off.
Don't tell me there are a bunch of chocolate bars in this simulation because chocolate doesn't exist in the real world anymore. That would be really depressing. Are we gonna make our way back to that one spot? Did it save our progress? Oh, there's a platform over there. I don't remember that being over there. But maybe it was. Oh, and this is how I get over there. I just kind of keep going and keep going.
Photos are back to normal too. Excellent. Should be smooth sailing from here. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we'll find out. Yoink. Look at me, puzzle solving. You made it! It's not that difficult. Damn. They're right, though. It's not difficult for a puzzle god like myself. Puzzle god. For a puzzle savant. Guys, I beat the witness, so you know I'm pretty intelligent. Sorry. Okay. Logograph.
Close your eyes.
I don't know if I should. Is this payback for making you mix new soil compositions all day?
Please, Hiraya, have you ever known me to be the vengeful sort?
Okay, sige.
Oh. Getting a bit of a moire pattern on this. The way that this image is being rendered is kind of fascinating. Yeah, and then you get up close and no more moire. Where am I projecting to? I guess out of the back of this. Presumably, right? I don't see a destination. But maybe the destination is in the photo. Surely. Okay. Oh. That's cool. And just pencil scribbling sounds everywhere throughout the environment.
Oh, it's marvelous. Ang ganda.
See? I told you.
Oh, that was it. I just want you to know, it's past 2 a.m. I was editing this video and I noticed that I didn't interact with this log. So I booted it back up. I started recording, got back to here just for those 2 lines of dialogue. All right, great. Worth it. And then another visual style, perhaps. Yeah. Impressionist painting, I believe. That's cool. Don't like the flies, though. Actually, I take that back. I found another log. Maybe it is good that I came back through here.
The colors. How long did this take you?
Now, that would be telling. Art should retain some mystery, no?
And sort of a simplistic cartoon style. Okay, cool.
Ayun, I found it. Now this was a funny one. Not your usual style.
You could say I was stretching my creative muscles.
Sure. I didn't jump in this space. Listen to that. Okay. We got some sprites. Some just flat planes. Knock, knock. Oh, this is not a sprite, though. Well, I mean, it's multiple sprites forming a 3D model. Now we just got a screenshot from Thief.
Ooh. Ah! Who are you?
Cool. This is neat. What's down here? Oh, logograph.
Your mind is limitless. This was fun.
Few things make me happier than when you say that here.
Okay, you guys can stop flirting through your audio logs. I'm okay. You can chill for a little bit. I get it. Part of me does just want to turn it upside down. I know at some point they're going to force me to do that. That's going to be the solution to some puzzle. If they don't, then that's a missed opportunity. Oh, we're back here. Sort of. Alright, that was neat. Oh. 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 You could just kind of flip through these. That's cool. I like that. Oh, okay, so we unlocked this this level. But this is still locked out, I think. Optional challenge. Oh. Say less. You know we gotta do the optional challenge. Pick up photo. Don't mind if I do. Okay, do we see... Oh my god, I almost just... I did not expect to just walk over that, so I almost jumped off the edge. So do we see a location that we are trying to reach? No, which tells me that the location will be found through the photos, presumably. Or up here, perhaps. Why do you have power generation inside of a simulation? I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna do this here. Aha! Okay, so we likely did need to set this at a 90-degree angle. There's some way to reset. This seems like a good opportunity to communicate that. Oh, well, I guess it probably resets if I jump off the edge, right? I'm dead, simulation is over. Let's find out. Ugh. I am falling. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, right. There's a rewind mechanism. I forgot about that. They introduced that in the first level. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we need to rotate it like this. Mac Miller swimming vibe. Pick up this photo. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like there's a photo on that table on the left. So I kind of want to do this, but it could be the other way around. Let's find out. Oh, it is both, in fact. Wants to reach up to that. Duck. Ooh, I might actually be able to reach that. Come on. Gamer moment. Don't mind if I do. Just so we can connect it a little bit better. Ooh. It's a little close for comfort, but I made it. Oh. This is sideways. Drats. Oh, we're doing this again. I sense that we are in a recursion, but where am I trying to get to via this recursion? I'm just going to rewind and see what the other photo is. Oh, I see. Okay. What does this other photo involve? Oh. Is this just the end? The solution? Damn it. Teleporter he needs to be upright. Okay. I understand. So I have to really look down at it, presumably? Whack. Nice. That was cool. Optional challenge. Complete. Why are you still glitching? Optional challenge. Felt like that would have fixed it. That's okay. Oh. Only 3. But there are supposed to be 4 ducks. Did I miss one? Perhaps here? Okay, we've got a photo. We need 2 batteries. This is our exit. What is this, a photocopier?
Oh, it must be. A photocopier. I'll test it out.
Okay. Fix. Try not to break it again. Not my fault. It looks like we have 5 uses of the photocopier. Okay.
Ever since that argument, Hiraya has seemed rather down. I know she means well, but Mirren pushed it too far. There must be something I can do to cheer Hiraya up. Maybe design a new possible flower. Oh, that would be lovely. We can sketch it together over some tea.
Bro, you gotta give Hiraya some space. You're pushing too hard. Pick up painting. Pick up painting. You can swap between multiple photos using down. Got it. Pick up painting. Okay, there's a flower. And then we have the photo. And the photos of a battery. Well, we need 2, so we could photocopy that and get 2 batteries. Surely. But it's degraded. Of course. Pick up the battery. So I wonder if this will not provide a full charge because it is somewhat degraded. But first, I want to photocopy the photocopy. You gotta do it. Uh-oh. OBS is freaking out. It seems stable now. OBS just full on froze. All I did was photocopy the photocopied image. It looks about the same. But let's retrieve this photocopied battery. It's a cool visual. Let's see, do we get a full charge out of it? Yeah, I guess so. Well, I want to see these flowers. Okay, so this must have been like a reference painting. where this guy's drawing things around him. Look at that. Let's teleport. Do I... Okay, I don't carry over any additional images that I'm holding. Okay, what do we have here? We have a wall with vines, which we can use as a platform. We have a distant shelved wall of some sort. More paintings of flowers. Duck. And what if I do? Found all the ducks in chapter 1. Can't do any sort of crouch jump, unfortunately. And that's our path.
On second thought, why don't I write this one down?
That's it. I'm going to go ahead and photocopy this just to have an additional. And then I will use the photocopy, keep the original film positive. So that way we can mitigate any sort of degradation. Examine. Water doesn't need to have a smell. I couldn't stop thinking about this while watching Hiraya tend to her plants today. There's an addictive quality to this place that makes up for the inaccuracies that surround us when we come here. Out of thin air, we create beauty that tickles some, but not all of our senses. Strictly speaking, the code we create is a technical marvel, and designing new structures thrills me like nothing else. But the novelty of it makes it too easy to forget what a real flower smells like. I don't want to forget. Prototype number 4. Water filters down through like a charcoal filter or something, and then you have clean water coming out of it. You know, what they're really trying to get to is that a lot of our perception of beauty comes from imperfections and comes from things that we don't expect. And when everything is as you coded and it's perfectly exactly how you intended, excuse me, then you lose some of that. Hey! Who are you? What? You little guy? Oh. Look at that. That's our end destination there. Are there any more of you? Oh. I see. Ah! Little cutie. How do I get up there? Let me pet the cat. Somebody get Can You Pet the Dog on the phone. Tell them that Viewfinder does not pass the test. So cute. Little ethereal quantum cat. I don't know how I missed that on my way up. Okay, so it is... The teleport out is that treadmill looking thing. It needs to be upright. So it has to be like this. And it has to... Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. That lines up pretty well. Get. See you later.
I wonder what else is in... No, what's that? That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Sure. Oh, and that's what this area is for. That doesn't have anything else in it. I was wondering why build out that space. Now I know. The cat!
I must admit, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Hey, bud.
It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place. And it's good to have you. There's plenty of things to do here. Have you finished exploring? The train will take us to Hiraya's station.
Okay.
A place where science and art meet nature.
Can I... I don't know if this is insensitive to ask, but can I pet you? Most of the cats that I pet are not able to speak in English, so I've never quite been able to ask, but I would like to pet you if you are comfortable with that. If you're not, then don't worry about it. It's okay. I just, maybe it was a dumb idea. Maybe that was inappropriate of me to ask. You said there's plenty to do around here. I think I've done everything here pretty much, bud. Except for this. Now this is parkour. They don't have collision on this. Guys, what are we doing here? I just fell straight through that steel girder. How is this being held up? This is not corporeal. All right, Kate? You're clearly a cat, but your name is spelled Kate. All right, let's go. Hub completed. I'm glad they have that there just to say, hey, you've done everything here that you need to do. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more hubs. Before I wrap up, I just want to take a little peek into the next hub. Hiraya. Let's go there.
Aharan was a brilliant designer. All the lovely artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always set to change the world. Or so they said. Often.
Ah, you're over here now. You sound like
I'm Kate, by the way.
you don't totally buy into their stuff.
Developed by Mirren to maintain this place.
No, cool.
Here to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to seeing what wonders you discover.
You can assist me by letting me pet you. I need emotional support. Oh.
Glad to find
Pretty.
out that's how they got around. Whoa, is that a tree?
Been a while since you've seen one, huh? That's depressing. Usually they don't look like this. I hate to break it to you. I really like the color scheme going on in this hub. It's very pretty.
These are sick! Wonder if the fountain knew how to rock.
Jessie is so much.
Where's my applause?
Jessie is so upbeat for somebody who's living in a complete total disaster world. Just looking at this through her computer screen or something. It's like, Jessie, you can chill out a little bit.
This must be the next set. Maybe we'll find out more about the work being done in this area.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So earlier I was mentioning how it seemed like all of these people escaped to an art commune or whatever, but that was just Aaron's space. And so he was an artist, and that is what he excelled in, and that is what he spent his time doing. was drawing reference photos, reference paintings, whereas this lady, Hiraya, she was more into agriculture and plants and, you know, growing stuff, which makes a lot of sense in a time where plants are not able to grow on the surface of the planet. It seems like that is a really important field of research. So earlier we saw that this was a prototype. This was prototype number 4. I wonder if these are filtration systems to extract oxygen out of water, or maybe it's using plants for filtration. I'm not quite sure yet. But there's some element of plant growth and water filtration that they are working on. Big ass donut. Let's go. Or is this more of like a coloche, but in donut shape? The hell is this? It is massive. You know what? I guess if you're in a simulated environment, you can eat whatever you want, free of consequence. If they're in here truly long term, maybe they've just got some sort of intravenous solution that is pumped through their system at regular intervals, so they can just sort of simulate any kind of food in here. And their body won't know the difference, but their brain will. Ah! Fish head. It's comforting on some level to know that even in a simulation where you can just create a script that removes or cleans the dirty dishes, it is comforting to know that even then, there are people still leaving dirty dishes in the sink. That is a struggle that even these people have to deal with. Some things we will never evolve past, truly. Big ass tree. Can I at least sit by cat? Please? Well, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you for joining me. I think I'll probably do a hub per video. That sounds like a nice way to break it up a little bit. This is cool. This is cool. Nothing super challenging yet, but a little bit of outside the box thinking. And yeah, it's just like a calm, chill vibe. And I really like the sort of A-B plot going on. And I like the cat, but I can't pet it. Maybe next time, maybe I will earn the cat's trust over the course of all these hubs. And that's what the final hub is. The final hub is companionship. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye.